Let's start by having a look at what we're going to be covering in today's course, and I'll just start with an overview. The first thing we're going to look at generally is when will expert psychiatric or indeed psychological evidence be deemed admissible. We'll start off by looking at the background in relation to the rules in relation to expert evidence generally. I'm not going to dwell on that, but I just think it's important to touch upon it as we go through. We'll then turn to discuss the issue as to the extent to which such an expert can comment upon the reliability and or the credibility of a witness, and deal with the important question in all this area, which is whether any of this evidence or whether this approach is usurping the role of the jury. We'll then finish off by just touching on briefly the necessity for the prosecution to consider disclosure. Moving on to the case of S and VJ, or S and VJ, of course, all of these are often given letters, sadly, because it's offending between families, and so to reveal the name of the defendant or the appellant would then reveal the details of the complainant too. So many of these are by letter as we go through. The defendant here was convicted of 5 counts of sexual misconduct against N, the complainant, and the complainant here, N, was autistic with a low level of functioning. At trial, there was a Section 9 statement from a Dr. Milnes, who was described as being a distinguished paediatrician. And in this case, back in 2006, the Crown wished for evidence in relation to N's conduct during her ABE interview. Notwithstanding this, the judge admitted the complainant A's evidence, and he refused to adduce the expert evidence in relation to the potential consequence of hypnotherapy. The court said that there were quite clearly in the report passages of the report which are true opinion evidence rather than giving evidence on the ultimate issue. There were passages of the report which were true opinion evidence in terms of talking about the potential reliability of the witness's evidence.